Olá a todos! Bem-vindos! Welcome back! On today's video, I'm going to discuss false synonyms. These are words that you might think they are synonyms because they translate into the same word in English, but actually aren't. So today's video is very important because I often hear students employing different verbs because they are the same in English as they have the same meaning in Portuguese, but they actually have different meanings and they have to be used in separate contexts. Let's start with the verb can. So can in Portuguese can either mean poder or conseguir. And if you say poder, it has a different meaning of saying conseguir, because poder means that something is allowed or not, or there's a possibility or not of doing something. For example, if I'm going to a restaurant and I'm with my dog, the waiter comes up to the door and says, "Os cães não podem entrar." Dogs can't get in. This means that it's not allowed. There's no possibility of dogs getting in. It's not allowed. It's forbidden. Or you can say, for example, "Posso ir à casa de banho?" Can I go to the bathroom? You're asking for permission to do something. So it has to do with permission or the possibility of doing something. But the verb conseguir has to do with being able, strong enough, young enough for everyone to do something alone by yourself with no help. For example, if I want to say, "Os cães não conseguem entrar." Cães can't get in. This means that something enables dogs of getting in. Dogs are not able to get in. Either the dog is too old and he can't go for long walks, or it's up the hill and he can walk up the hill, whatever you want, but they are not able to get in. Or you can say like, "I can do this." Eu consigo fazer isto. Eu consigo means that you are able to do this. You have the skills and the knowledge to accomplish a task. Another verb, the verb to know. In Portuguese, to know can mean either saber or conhecer. So saber is everything that is practical or theoretical knowledge. It's information about something, how to do something. For example, eu sei falar português. I know how to speak Portuguese. So I have information, I have theoretical knowledge about how to speak Portuguese. I'm able to do this because I have knowledge. But the verb conhecer, it has more of a meaning of meeting someone or something or a place. Like for example, I know Luís. Eu conheço o Luís. It means that you've met him, you've met Luís, and that you know who he is. It doesn't mean that you have information on him. It means that you know who he is because you've met him. But if you want to say like, I know everything about Luís, you have to say, eu sei tudo sobre o Luís. Here you know information about him, so use the verb saber. Let's move on to our final pair of false synonyms of today. It's not actually a pair because the verb to play can be translated up to 4 different words in Portuguese. Brincar, jogar, tocar, desempenhar. So brincar is what kids do. As crianças brincam. Children play. They can play with their dolls, cars, they can be playing on the playground. It's what like kids usually do. Then you have jogar. Jogar, you're playing a sport or you're playing a device. Like for example, I play football. Eu jogo futebol. Or the kids are playing PlayStation. As crianças estão a jogar PlayStation. So it's jogar, it's playing a sport or a device. Like for example, if I want to say Ronaldo plays in Juventus. O Ronaldo joga na Juventus. Even though I don't use the word football here, I have to use the verb jogar because he's playing a sport. And I have to say jogar. The verb tocar, it has to do with musical instruments. Like I play the guitar. Eu toco guitarra. Or my friend plays the piano. O meu amigo toca piano. So this is about music and musical instruments. And last but not least, the verb desempenhar. This is a harder one and it's not used as often because it has to do with a specific context, that it's when actors play roles. So, os atores desempenham papéis. If I want to say like, Brad Pitt plays the role of a homeless guy. O Brad Pitt desempenha o papel de sem-abrigo. So here, plays, it has in desempenhar, it has to do with actors do on their everyday life, on their job. That's it for today. I hope you find it helpful. If you have any questions, you can drop them in the comment section below and I'll try to answer them. Adeus, beijinhos e até à próxima. Tchau!